Hello, everyone, and welcome to Larry's Americana, story number 2. Um, Today we're going to look at a story about dogs. We call this American Dogs. It's a cute little puppy, isn't it? Okay, so let me read to you from the article, and as we go along, I will also jump in and give a comment here or there. Have you ever heard the expression dog tired or work like a dog? In America, of course, dogs are pets, but historically, a dog has always had to work for his supper. Thus, the American attitude towards dogs has always been one of respect and admiration. Dogs are smart, and dogs are brave, and dogs are hard workers. For example, go back 150 years to the cowboy. Cowboys had dogs, loved dogs, and needed dogs. Why? To help them on their job. To a cowboy, a dog was his partner, a protector, and a body to keep him warm on cold nights. The guy in this picture doesn't have a dog in the picture, but you can be sure that he had lots of dogs helping him round up the cattle. Over the decades, dogs in America have been known to have the following jobs. It's a long list: rat catcher, cattle herder, sled puller, home guarder, bomb finder, handicap assistant, hunter, search and rescuer, actor, and finally, pet. Is pet a job? I think so. When I was a boy, my family and almost every other family in our neighborhood had a pet dog. Or two, or three. Americans love dogs, and why not? It is impossible to find a more loving, happy, loyal member of the family. Estimates put the total number of dogs in America at around 70 million. About 1 in 3 families own a dog. The Westminster Kennel Club of the USA, which sponsors the yearly world-famous dog competition at Madison Square Garden in New York City, was established in 1877, more than 140 years ago. The club recognizes 157 different dog breeds, but a large majority of American dog owners keep mixed breed dogs. My own dogs, Jeep and Clyde, were mixed breeds. Jeep, so named because of a powerful physique that was also close to the ground. He had short, strong legs. He was a mix of Basset Hound, Collie, and Beagle. He had long brown and white hair, a beautiful smile, and was extremely photogenic. Clyde was a tiny, clever, acrobatic dog that surprised us all one hot summer day by suddenly standing up on his 2 front legs. That was unbelievable, a real shocker. A few summers later, when Clyde did not come home from a midnight romp around the neighborhood, my mother joked that he had probably run away to join the circus. He never returned. Naming your dog is always fun and difficult. Can you guess what the most popular dog names in America are? For males, they are, in alphabetical order, Bear, big and hairy dogs. Buddy, Duke, Max, Jake, Lucky, Rocky, Shadow, he's going to be a black dog, Sam, and Tiger, probably striped. Later, I will tell you which male name is number one. Popular female dog names are Lady, Maggie, Molly, Daisy, Brandy, Sugar, and Angel. All cute and pretty. In my neighborhood, there were two dogs that hated one another. They were both owned by policemen and so were well trained, strong, and aggressive. Lance, a gorgeous collie, was mean and scary. King, a mixed breed boxer, shepherd, and Doberman, was big yet friendly. We always wondered who would win in a fight, but they never did come to blows, as far as I know. My money would have been on King. Of course, in a country that loves dogs so much, there are a huge number of famous dogs. Perhaps you know Lassie, right here, Snoopy, and Toto from The Wizard of Oz. There was even a clever dog on TV called Larry, but he wasn't as smart as I am. Did you know that many Americans do not walk their dogs twice a day, like they do here in Japan? Why? Because if you live in a big house with a big fenced-in yard, your dog will run free in your yard all day long. Or if you live in the countryside, your dog will come and go as he pleases, just like a cat. It's mainly city people that walk their dogs. And although laws are stricter now than they used to be, I'm willing to bet that there are few dogs that live in the countryside that are chained or kept indoors. We think it is just too cruel to do so. Dogs can also be the enemy of the American paperboy. Young boys who deliver newspapers in the morning before going to school. When I was in junior high school and wanted to earn some extra pocket money delivering papers, I was in a constant battle with a Doberman who growled at me, showed his teeth, and sometimes chased after me on my bicycle. My bicycle wasn't quite this old, and the dog never did attack me like you see in this picture, but it kind of felt like this. So he chased after me on my bicycle, so I had to carry a baseball bat with me just in case he attacked. Came close a few times. One of my favorite music groups of the 1970s, Three Dog Night of Joy to the World fame, I'm going to put a link to that song so you can listen to it, got their name from the native North American Eskimo. In the winter, because it was always so cold, Eskimos had to sleep with a dog to keep warm. And so a really cold night is called a three-dog night. Interesting, huh? One dog is not enough. Now that is cold. Before finishing, I have a little quiz for you, some quiz questions. 1, Helen Keller. Who brought the first Akita breed dog to America from Japan? Yes, it was Helen Keller. You can see here in the top right photo that even when she was a little girl, she loved dogs. And when she came to Japan, she was presented with an Akita Ken dog. She brought it back with her to America. Apparently it died, and they sent her another one. So that's how the Akita dog breed made its way to the U.S. Okay, and question number 2. So, What is the most common name for a male dog in America? Is it Lucky, Max, or Rocky? Well, apparently it is Max. How about your dog? What's your dog's name? And number 3, 70% of Americans A, sign their dog's or pet's name on family Christmas cards. B, kiss their dogs and cats. C, don't have any name for their dogs or pets. Yeah, I thought this was a cute one. The answer is A. People think of dogs or cats as family members, and so when they send out Christmas cards every year and sign the family members' names, of course, they include the name of the dog or cat too. I think that's really interesting. So, thanks for joining me. Here's a picture of the original article. I don't know if you can see it, but I had a lot of fun writing it and having a lot of fun sharing it with you too. See you next time. Thanks a lot. Take care.